friends, welcome to another great day here at Let's Talk in English. My name's Pauline.
Hi friends, my name's Peter and I'm so happy you joined us today.
We have our story time today, which we also had yesterday.
That's right. This story is about a stamp.
Right, we started learning about the stamp yesterday. Oh, I couldn't believe it. It's a stamp with Abraham Lincoln on it.
Hey Pauline, we should probably back up a little bit and start from the beginning.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry. I'm just excited about this story we heard yesterday.
We have two friends in this story. Their names are Jim and Oscar. Jim went over to see Oscar. Oscar often shows him his stamp collection.
We use stamps for letters, but many people like to collect special stamps, especially old ones.
This stamp is old, special, and valuable. It's worth about $200,000.
Wow. Well, I think something exciting will happen today. Let's go to Jack and learn our keywords so we can listen to the next part of the story.
Hello， 我们在昨天的节目中讲到 ，Oscar 的阿姨在过世之前送给他一张价值连城的老邮票。不过 Oscar 的表哥很不高兴，因为他也想要那张邮票。His cousin Dennis was very upset。形容词 upset 就是心烦不开心的。阿姨没有把邮票送给 Dennis， 因为他们关系不怎么好。They never really got along。片语 get along 表示相处和睦，关系良好。忽然间 ，Oscar 家的门铃响喽。The doorbell rang。动词 ring 是铃响的意思，它的过去式是 rang。rang。原来是表哥 Dennis 来了。他说他要来讨回那张邮票，而且他有证据可以证明那张邮票应该是属于他的。他说 I can prove it。动词 prove 就是证明。结果 Dennis 拿出一张姨妈写给他的信，信上说要把那一张邮票给他。Oscar 听了之后说 That can't be true。那不可能是真的。形容词 true 就是真的。怎么办？这件事到底该怎么办呢？我们一起来看看吧。
I looked at the stamp again. It was hard to believe that it was worth so much.
So she knew you loved stamps and wanted you to have this one.
I said,
Yes.
said Oscar.
She and I were quite close. My cousin Dennis is very upset. He also collects stamps and really wanted this one. But she gave it to me because he and my Aunt Claudia never really got along.
I still can't believe that stamp is worth so much money.
Me either. That is a very nice gift. But maybe we should review the story.
All right. Well, Jim looked at the stamp again. It was hard to believe that it was worth so much.
When it is hard to believe something, you don't trust it or you don't believe it is true.
But maybe it is true. And Claudia liked Oscar, so she knew Oscar loved stamps and she wanted him to have this.
Oscar and her were very close. That means they were good friends. Or as Oscar says, she and I were quite close. Here is Jack for more on this sentence.
Oscar 跟阿姨之间的关系很亲近。他说 She and I are quite close。我们来看 close 这个字，它在这个句子里是形容词，亲近、亲密的意思。发音是 close。close 做形容词其实有很多不同的用法。两个关系很亲密的朋友可以说 We are very close。地点上距离很近，可以说 My house is close to the shopping mall。表达密切的可以说 We'll pay close attention to them。我们会很密切注意他们。这些都是 close 当形容词的用法。另外需要注意的就是 close 常常当动词用，表达关上的意思。比如 Close the door, please。 但是动词 close 的发音就是 close 尾音的 z 的音喽，发音不同要注意了。
Thanks for the help, Jack. So we learn about Oscar's cousin, Dennis. Oscar's cousin Dennis is very upset.
Why is that?
Well, he also collects stamps and really wanted this one. I can understand why.
Oh, yes. But she gave the stamp to Oscar, not to Dennis.
That's too bad. Dennis and his aunt never really got along.
Yeah, it sounds like they had problems. To get along with someone, this is an interesting phrase that we should talk about.
Yes, usually we would say we get along with our friends. We enjoy spending time with them.
Right, or we work well together. We get along. Many times parents tell their kids, hey, stop fighting. You need to get along with each other.
That's right, but we don't get along with everyone. Sometimes it's hard to get along with people.
Well, I wonder why this is important to our story. We'll have to continue watching together. Here's part 2.
While we were talking, the doorbell rang. Oscar went to answer the door. He came back with a young man behind him.
Jim,
Said Oscar.
this is my cousin Dennis.
Hi, Dennis.
I said.
It's nice to meet you.
Hi,
Said Dennis.
I'm here to get my stamp.
What are you talking about?
Asked Oscar.
That stamp is mine, and I can prove it. Just read this letter. Aunt Claudia wrote it back in June.
Said Dennis.
So while they are talking, the doorbell rings.
Oscar went to answer the door. He comes back with a young man behind him.
This is also a good sentence, and here is Jack to share more about it.
Oscar 去开门，回来的时候呢，身后跟着一个年轻人。He came back with a young man behind him. 我们来学习这种说法。Someone comes back with， 意思就是说某个人回来的时候带着某样东西。比如你妹妹从外面捡了一只流浪猫回来 ，She came back with a kitty。或者你到朋友家，他把你留在客厅自己离开了，结果过了一阵子，端着咖啡和蛋糕来，你就可以说 He came back with a coffee and cake。这种口语的说法很好用，值得练习一下哦。
Thanks, Jack. So, who is the young man that comes in? It's Dennis. We just learned about Dennis.
That's right. Do you remember Dennis and Aunt Claudia did not get along? And Dennis was really upset when his aunt didn't leave him this valuable stamp.
Since Oscar and Dennis have the same aunt, they are cousins. Dennis is Oscar's cousin.
That's right. It doesn't sound like Dennis is here for a friendly visit, if you know what I mean.
Right. He says, I'm here to get my stamp.
What is he talking about?
He says that the stamp is his and he can prove it. He can show that the stamp is his. Uh-oh, this sounds like trouble.
Yes, I agree, Pauline. He has a letter. He says to him, just read the letter. When we add the word just here, it means it's the very simple action to do. It's easy. Just read the note. Just answer the question. Just eat the cake.
Aunt Claudia wrote it before she died. She wrote it back in June.
Well, I'm feeling a little uncomfortable. I know families kind of fight over these sort of things. But is it really possible? Did Oscar steal the stamp, or was it really Dennis's?
Ooh, I think we have a mystery on our hands, but we can't find out quite yet what's going to happen because it's time for a break. Don't go away though, we'll be right back. See you soon.
talking English. 10 minutes every day. That's the way.
Welcome back, everyone. Today we have our story and we're about to finish it. We have two friends and we have a cousin, Dennis. Dennis really wants this stamp from Aunt Claudia. I can see why, because it's so valuable. But something doesn't feel right about this whole story.
I know. Both guys think that it's their stamp, but who is right?
We'll have to find out. Here's part 3.
Oscar took the letter and read it aloud.
June 31st, 2018. Dear Dennis, I know that you love collecting stamps and have a fine collection. I'd like you to have the Abraham Lincoln stamp from my collection. Come to my house sometime and get it. Best wishes, Aunt Claudia. Wow,
said Oscar.
that can't be true.
You're right. It's not true.
I said.
Don't believe Dennis. Your aunt didn't write that letter.
How did I know?
So what is going on with this letter? Let's see. At first, Oscar takes the letter and reads it aloud.
That's right, aloud. That means he speaks it. Everyone can hear him read.
Well, this letter was written on June 31st, 2018. But something about it doesn't sound right.
Well, let's look at what it says. Dear Dennis, I know that you love collecting stamps. And...
Hey, stop right there.
Oh, what? I haven't finished reading the letter. Aunt Claudia says, I know that you love collecting stamps.
Yes, this is what Rebecca wants to practice. Let's go to her for a short visit. We'll come back to you in a minute.
Hello, friends. I know that right now is your favorite part of the entire lesson. Use it time. In today's Use It, you're going to use the sentence pattern I verb that you love doing something. For example, I believe that you love traveling to other countries. Or you could say, I know that you love eating delicious food. This is very useful for English students, so now it's up to you to use it.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, Rebecca. So can I finish reading the letter now?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Okay. I know that you love collecting stamps and have a fine collection. I'd like you to have the Abraham Lincoln stamp from my collection. Come to my house sometime and get it.
That can't be true.
I just read it. Here it is.
No, that can't be true. But it is today's
calendar phrase.
That can't be true.
That can't be true. 这不可能是真的。
Fish can climb trees.
That can't be true.
Bears can bake cookies.
That can't be true.
Mice can sing songs.
That can't be true. Who told you these things?
My science teacher.
That can't be true.
Just kidding. Yeah.
That can't be true.
That can't be true. 这不可能是真的。
So how do we know that this letter isn't true?
Well, for one, Aunt Claudia and Dennis didn't get along. And what about the date? June 31st?
Oh, you're right. This letter is a fake.
That's right, there is no June 31st. And anyways, we know that she probably wouldn't give it to someone she doesn't get along with.
That's very true. Well, this was a fun story, and now it's time to review. Let's look at the keywords from today.
Here's your first keyword for today. Upset. Upset. John was upset when he lost the game.
Get along. Get along. Matt and his sister get along well.
Ring. Ring. The phone is ringing. Please answer it.
Prove. Prove. That book is mine. I can prove it.
True. True. Kim is a true friend. She helps me. All right, friends, those are your keywords. Keep on practicing. And now let's watch our story one more time together.
I looked at the stamp again. It was hard to believe that it was worth so much.
So she knew you loved stamps and wanted you to have this one.
I said.
Yes,
said Oscar.
she and I were quite close. My cousin Dennis is very upset. He also collects stamps and really wanted this one. But she gave it to me because he and my Aunt Claudia never really got along.
While we were talking, the doorbell rang. Oscar went to answer the door. He came back with a young man behind him.
Jim,
said Oscar.
this is my cousin Dennis.
Hi, Dennis.
I said.
It's nice to meet you.
Hi,
Said Dennis.
I'm here to get my stamp.
What are you talking about?
Asked Oscar.
That stamp is mine, and I can prove it. Just read this letter. Aunt Claudia wrote it back in June.
Said Dennis. Oscar took the letter and read it aloud.
June 31st, 2018. Dear Dennis, I know that you love collecting stamps and have a fine collection. I'd like you to have the Abraham Lincoln stamp from my collection. Come to my house sometime and get it. Best wishes, Aunt Claudia. Wow,
Said Oscar.
that can't be true.
You're right. It's not true.
I said.
Don't believe Dennis. Your aunt didn't write that letter.
How did I know?
Help me find a valuable stamp, James.
What kind of stamp?
One with Abraham Lincoln on it.
I can't find one.
Well then, look for one with a monkey.
A stamp with a monkey on it?
Yeah, I think a stamp with a monkey would be very valuable.
Still can't find one.
Oh, keep looking, James.
Oh! This stamp looks valuable.
Oh, really? What's on it?
It's Abraham Lincoln.
Really?
And a monkey.
Really?
And the monkey has a banana.
Wow, really? That can't be true.
It's not. I'm just kidding.
Oh, James.
Family time. Hi, everyone. Or should I say, good morning. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and it's It's 7 o'clock? Oh, we have to start the day. Join us today here on Family Time. In the morning, our home can be a very busy place. Today is a school day. That means everyone needs to get up and get ready to go. Kai Kai, it's time to wake up.
I'm too tired. I want to keep sleeping.
After waking up, everyone gets dressed for the day. Kai Kai checks the weather to know what clothes to wear.
Good morning, little ones. It's time for breakfast. Come, sit down at the table.
Mama, can I have yogurt for breakfast, please?
Can I have some cereal, please?
Breakfast on a school day is usually a fast meal. Levi likes to read the cereal box when he is eating. Jeremiah reads a school book when he eats. And I like to check the news online during breakfast. After eating, everyone goes to the bathroom to brush their teeth. Brushing your teeth is very important and keeps you healthy.
Okay, everybody, we don't want to be late for school. Get your shoes on.
Kai Kai, did you do your homework?
Yes, I finished my homework yesterday.
Mimi, do you have your lunch?
Yes, my lunch is in my bag.
Andrea takes the children to school. Other children take the bus to school. It is not easy getting everyone ready in the morning, but I think we did it. Everyone woke up, got dressed, ate breakfast, brushed teeth, put on shoes, and put their lunch in their bags. Okay. Thanks for joining us today here on Family Time. I hope I didn't forget anything else.
Friends, thanks for joining us for today's story. So, Pauline, has anyone ever given you something like this before?
Oh, well, yes. Actually, it's not valuable money-wise, but it's valuable to me because it was from my great-grandpa. My great-grandpa used to always wear these just special kinds of hats. And when he died, I got one of his hats, and I have it hanging on my wall in my house. I love it.
That is really valuable. Well, friends, thanks for joining us today, and make sure to come back again right here on
Let's Talk in English.
Goodbye.